Hi, this is Jordan McRae here with Country 93.1, Timmins Best Country Music, and I have a very special guest with me, Roxanne. How are you doing today, Roxanne?
I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's a pleasure. We are super happy to be able to go ahead and have this nice little conversation with you since you're coming to Timmins and all that.
Right? I'm so excited. It's been a long time coming, and I'm ready to come back and just see my people and just play some music.
Yeah, because you're small, was it Smooth Rock Falls native, right?
Yeah, Smooth Rock Falls.
Yeah. How was life like there? Was it a good life?
As a child, like as a younger kid, like it was nice. It was quiet. Your parents will let you go to the park, no problem. Like it's no worries in the world, right? It did change a lot since I moved away. Like the mine closed and a lot of things shut down. People moved away, so everything changed a little bit. And I always, from a young age, I always knew that I wouldn't end up staying in Smooth Rock for some reason. I don't
Oh,
know
yeah.
why. I was like, I'm gonna go move away somewhere else. And I always had like music in the back of my head. And I'm like, I know it's doable from anywhere in the world, but sometimes it just makes it a little harder because there's not as much opportunities.
Yeah. Now, with you being Smooth Rock Falls, is that kind of what got you into the country music scene? Like, is it a big
Um,
country
I
music?
I got into like the country music thing like later on in my life, I would say.
Okay.
Like I didn't grow up with a very like musical family. Like my parents didn't really listen to a lot of music, and I don't have any like musicians in my family either. So I just really discovered that I realized at some point that I had something, and then I pushed like at my school there was never any like bands or anything like that, so I pushed for that. And then I got to hang out with some friends, and then they introduced me to country music, and that's kind of how I got into it. And it's just relatable lyrics and just easy to listen to.
Yeah. No, I 100% get you on that. When you're listening to it all day, every day, that's you definitely can find ways to get relatable with every song.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I wanted to kind of bring with my own music, like something that people can relate to and see themselves in. So that's what kind of inspired me to keep going with country music.
Okay. Now, as a northern artist trying to make a name for yourself in the Canadian music industry and everything like that, do you feel like it's a little bit more difficult or?
It's definitely, especially these days, like the music industry is oversaturated. There's a lot of people that want to make it. So to be able to like stand out and make a name is just extra work. But
Mhm.
if you really want it, you just gotta do the work and eventually you'll get there.
Yeah, you got to fight for your right to get there, right?
Yeah.
Now, you come out with a couple of amazing songs over the last couple of months. The last, most recently was All Mine, but my favorite is Leaving Ain't Always Easy.
Yeah, that one's a very special one to me because it's about um not so I went to this TV show convention back in 2018 in North Carolina, and I met some of my bestest friends, and now we travel the world together, and we're from all over the world. So it's just about not knowing when you'll be able to see them again when you travel together because they live so far away. So that's what the song is kind of about, and just how nice it is to have people that make it so hard to say goodbye. Like it's just we bond over things that I don't necessarily bond with back home. So it's just a very special friendship. And I just wanted to write a song about that.
Yeah, no, I get that because like when I was living out west, one of the hardest things was actually coming back to Ontario because
And
the
like
people
this,
that I was living with were just so great people out there.
exactly. And like this song can mean so much more too. Like I'm from Northern Ontario, right? And now I live in Ottawa. And so I still have friends back home. And when I go visit, it is also hard to come back because like as much as I don't want to live there, it's hard to like leave the friendships because we never see each other, right? So it just makes it have like more than one meaning.
Yeah, okay, for sure. And then yeah, the new single is absolutely phenomenal too. All Mine. Where did that inspiration come from right there?
So this song was written like about 4 or 5 years ago, 4 years ago, just like freshly into my relationship, still in that relationship. And it's just, I finally found my person, someone who makes me feel safe. And I just wanted to write something about that because I'm sure that there are people out there that do feel the same way about their person. And I don't know, I just sometimes I never tend to like write love songs because I it's always easier to write a heartbreak song, you know?
For sure.
Like my next single is a heartbreak song, which is a little weird. People are going to be asking questions. You good? Like, you still good? I'm like, yeah, this is an old song. It's just now seeing the light of day, you know?
Fair enough on that one. Fair enough. Hey, but hey, whenever you get the
Yeah,
inspiration to write something, you got to go ahead and go with it, right?
exactly. And I just, it's a song, like I said, it's a song I wrote a long time ago that we revisited with, I co-wrote this one with Sam Davs in Nick's Ironstone. And I just loved it and I felt like I needed to release it. And then I thought about it. I'm like, I just released a love song and now I'm releasing a breakup song. People are going to ask questions.
It's the Taylor Swift situation all over again.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not mad about that.
Exactly. Now you're going to be here in Timmins. You're going to be playing at Full Beard Brewing as a part of your tour that's coming up. The Back to Your Roots tour, or Back to My Roots tour. I
Yeah.
was going to say Back to Your Roots, but yeah,
Yeah.
and be here in Timmins on October 24th. What's it like
Yeah.
getting ready to kick off that tour and being able to start it
It's
in the north?
super, very, very exciting because I don't do full band shows very often, and it's my favorite thing ever. It's just the energy is different, and then the crowd gets more into it too. And I'm just so excited to come back home because people have been asking me for the last couple of years, like, when are you going to come home and do a show and stuff like that? Because I did go to college in Timmins. I studied hairdressing in Timmins, so I have a lot of
Okay.
friends that live in Timmins also. But we started rehearsals 2 weeks ago, and we're very excited. It's a new band too. Never played with them before, but they're pros. They're great. So I'm really really excited about that.
Okay, yeah, because and how long are you going to be touring with this band
So
for?
at the moment, we just have two shows. I have Timmins, and then I have my hometown show in Smooth Rock the day after, and then we're coming
Okay,
back home. But hopefully, eventually, my tours will be a little longer.
a little longer, eh? A little bit.
Yeah.
Now, where can you possibly get tickets for this? If for the
So
listeners?
there's a link on all of my social media. I'm pretty sure I do have it will be on the website, the radio website. There will be like a clickable link where you can get your tickets. If not, you
Perfect.
can go on Instagram at It's Roxanne Music and then go in my bio and the link for the tickets are there.
All right, perfect. Well, can't wait to go ahead and see the show. It's gonna be a lovely one. I just know it.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
Yes, me too. Well, thank you very much for sitting down with us today, Roxanne. I really do appreciate it, and can't wait to see you play up here in Timmins and rock the house. All right, it's going to be
Thank
absolutely phenomenal. Thank you again.
you so much for having me.